So in my previous video, I told you guys about the client that I lost, unfortunately, but I also, told you about the client that I signed up, and I've got some great news. In the past week, I signed up another client. So at this point in time, I'm actually sitting at two official clients that actually paid me, and that's in the process of getting onboarded or even running ads already. So that's very exciting. So this video is really just to tell you guys what I'm planning for the next 6 to 12 months. I don't want to plan much further, or obviously I have a long-term vision, but I'm really gonna put my head down and work towards a specific goal for the next 6 to 12 months. So for the next 2 to 3 weeks, though, I'm gonna put all of my focus on these two clients. Gaining experience, figuring out the things that I haven't, gone through in the past. Obviously, this is the first time actually running ads for clients, so there's going to be a lot of things that I have to figure out and new things that I have to experience before I can actually, move on. And then, of course, getting them the best possible results. I want to leverage those results and get case studies, testimonials that I can use to sign up other clients. So that's really going to be my focus for the next 2 to 3 weeks. In that time, I'm also really going to focus on getting better at sales because, to be honest, I'm not that great at sales at the moment. And then also figuring out my brand. As I said, I want to build a brand, but I really, I'm still a bit, confused as to where I want that to go and what I should do to grow my brand. So yeah, that's that. Those are the few things I'm really going to focus on for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then after that 3 week period is done, once I have my case studies and some testimonials and all of those things, there's really five things that I want to focus on. So as I said, this is for the next 6 to 12 months. There's five different parts of my life that I want to focus on getting better at and just overall growing in that area. So the first one would be to work on my relationship with God and with Jesus. I mean, my relationship with Him is the most important thing in my life. I know He guides me through everything, and He's really He plays a massive part in my happiness and fulfillment in my daily life, and also I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am today without Him. Obviously, I'm not super successful yet, but yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get here without Him, and I know I won't be able to grow without Him as well. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing, obviously, would be why is my nose? Sorry, my nose was just itching so bad, and I couldn't stand it anymore. So I just had to, get rid of that itch real quick. But so as I said, that's going to be the first thing, my relationship with God and with Jesus. And then the second thing is growing my business. Obviously, Sinex Media is my marketing agency, and I'm just, for the next 6 to 12 months, I'm going to put my head down and focus on growing this business. I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to leverage, my case studies that I'm going to get from these two clients, and my main focus is just going to be getting more clients for the business. Obviously, that's how I'm going to make more money, and then also I'm considering to. I'm not going to stop cold calling, don't worry, but I'm considering to also start running some, cheap ads like $5 to $10 a day ads for my agency. I thought maybe if I can get some great video testimonials, I can, create an ad from that and maybe, sign up a few clients through that. So I'm considering running some ads once I make a decent amount of money and I can afford that. And then, no, it's my eye. Why is everything itchy? uh, anyway, I'm going to start focusing on, well, not start focusing, I'm going to continue focusing on getting better with sales. I just watched a complete sales training video by Alex Hormozy, and I just realized once again how important it is to be good at closing people and sales overall. Uh, and it's not something that I can escape. In the beginning, I told myself, I'm just not a salesperson. I'm going to hire someone to do that for me as soon as possible. But that's not a good mindset to have. I'm going to have to sell people on things, whether that's a program or partnerships or whatever. I'm going to have to sell people things as time goes on, as I grow my business, my brand, all of that. So I've made peace with the fact that I'm going to have to learn to get good at sales. So that's also going to be a main focus point. I'm going to spend every day um, you know learning sales, getting better at sales. Obviously, if I have a lot of sales calls, I'm also going to get better at that. So and that's the other thing. And then after that, once I have a few clients, I have a decent income, and I'm starting to get a bit overwhelmed by work, I'm going to hire people. Um, I've still got a lot of research I have to do in that area because I don't know anything about hiring people, hiring talent, and just hiring an employee. It's a crazy thought for me to as a 19-year-old actually employ other people. So I still got a lot of research to do in that area. Obviously, the first thing, or the first the first person I would hire is an appointment setter. So what I mean by that is appointment setting for my clients. So obviously what I do is I call up every single lead that I generate for my clients, and that's going to be super time consuming. So I'm going to get an appointment setter to do that. That would be the first thing. I feel like I'd rather spend my time running the ads, doing service delivery, managing high level, all of those things, than appointment setting. So I'll get an appointment setter, and then a cold caller or an appointment setter for my own business. Maybe I can use the same person for both, depending on how much outbound calls I want to do, and then also how many leads I generate for my clients on a daily basis. And yeah, that's basically what I have in mind for my business overall. Just getting as many clients as possible, and then streamlining the business, gaining experience, just getting better at business. I mean, this is really the first time I'm going to start getting some practical exercise. I've been, you know, studying business, and I've been in business environment for the past year, but everything has just been theory, or not necessarily, but actually running a business, working with clients, managing employees, all of that. It has always just been theory inside of my head. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be spending the next 6 to 12 months on in my business. If everything goes well, I want to move out, get myself my own place. That would obviously be amazing. But yeah, that's my goals for my business. Then the next thing would be growing my brand. Um, I just watched a few videos on brand building and just the importance of having a brand, and I've come to the conclusion once again that having a brand is super important. For me, at least, that's something I really want to have. There's just so many benefits that come with having a brand. So yeah, I'm going to focus on that. As I said, don't really have an idea of, or an exact idea of what I want to do. I know I want to go into faith, business, mindset, and health. That's the niche I want to go into. I know that's that's what every guy, or not every guy, but a lot of people do at the moment. But that's really what I want to do as well. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some research on that. I'm just going to focus on being consistent, uploading to YouTube, uploading to Instagram. That would be the two main focus points for my brand at this point. Even though I don't, I don't really know what I'm going to post. I'm just going to focus on posting things. So sometimes some of the videos or photos or whatever would be good, and sometimes it's just going to be something that I posted because I'm committed to what I told myself I was going to do. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is mindset. So this is really, this isn't really in like order of importance, the things that I mentioned. This is just, it's five things that I want to focus on, because mindset is by no means, almost at the bottom of the list. Mindset is absolutely, it's so important. I can't really put in words how much mindset has meant to me. Like this year, I really focused on, you know, shifting my mindset into, positive thinking, visualizing the person I want to be. It's all an internal game. Really, it is. Obviously, I can't visualize being a millionaire and not taking action on that. But if I visualize myself being the person that makes a million, then I'm going to start acting like that person after a while. I'm just going to start being more comfortable with being in situations and doing things that the person that earns a million, you know, or more, the type of things that he would do. So, yeah, mindset really just going to keep on visualizing who I want to be, where I want to go, and focusing on having good energy, focusing on gratitude, and just focusing on being the person that I have to be and that I want to be, because that's also where fulfillment comes from. I mean, obviously, it's great signing clients, and it's not like I can talk much yet, really, because I have two clients. But still, like, I think a lot of people, and I know I felt like that before I signed a client. I was like, if I can just sign a client, if I can just make some money, I'm going to be happy. And I am very happy, but I know it's not like I'm going to be happy if I only have two clients a year from now. I'm not going to be happy with that. Um, External things can't, external things, it's not going to fulfill me. It's not going to make me happy. It's really the internal things that makes me happy and, feel fulfilled. So, yeah, that's mindset. Obviously, mindset is part of fulfillment and everything. And then the last thing is fitness. Once again, super important. Just struggling with that at the moment because of, the operation that I had. So I've got 4 weeks left in this thing, um, which is, yeah. So I'm just training legs at this point. Um, and I'm going to have some recovery after that 4 week period as well. So it's probably going to be since my last upper body workout up until the point where I can actually start working out again. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 months. So obviously, I want to go to the gym, but it's it's very hard to do legs 4 times a week. But yeah, I'm gonna try some alternative ways, to exercise, do some core, keep on doing legs, and then as soon as I'm recovered, I'm gonna go on a heavy bulk. I'm gonna shoot for 100 kgs. At the moment, I'm 90, so I've got 10 kilograms to pick up. Obviously, I'm gonna lose some more, in the upcoming few weeks, but yeah, once I'm ready to go to the gym again and have some proper workouts, upper body workouts, I'm going to focus on going to 100 kgs. Don't really know if I want to get bigger than that. I will still see. Also going to focus on doing some more cardio. Not very good with that at the moment. So yeah, but I've always been someone who really likes fitness, so that's really not a massive thing for me. But yeah, very excited to start training upper body again. But yeah, that's really everything that I have. I would love if you guys can give me some suggestions on maybe things that I can change. Sorry, just had a quick technical issue over there. But as I was saying, please just give me some feedback on my content, both Instagram and YouTube. I would love to know your thoughts. Obviously, I know there aren't a lot of you watching me at the moment, but still, I'd appreciate your feedback. And then if you can just follow my Instagram, I would also really appreciate that. As I said, I'm trying to grow my brand on there as well. But that's really all for today. Have a blessed week. Make sure you crush all of your goals. Don't slack on any of them. But yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.